Some games entertain you, others change you. From mind-blowing worlds to unforgettable stories, these 40 games are the absolute must-plays every gamer should experience. Let's dive into the best of the best. Rediscover the magic of exploration with The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, a game that redefines open-world adventure. The expansive kingdom of Hyrule is yours to traverse, from lush forests to arid deserts, each area teeming with secrets and surprises. You embody Link, an amnesiac hero awakened to defeat Calamity Ganon and restore peace to Hyrule. The narrative unfolds organically, with storytelling woven into the environment and encounters, allowing for a deeply personal journey. As you piece together Link's past and confront looming threats, the story offers both grand and intimate moments. This action-adventure game blends puzzle-solving, exploration, and combat in a seamless experience. The world-building encourages curiosity, rewarding inventive solutions and exploration with hidden shrines, quests, and lore. Characters, though encountered sporadically, leave a lasting impression with their unique stories and contributions to the world. Gameplay is highly interactive, allowing for climbing, cooking, crafting, and utilizing physics-based mechanics to overcome obstacles. Combat is versatile, offering a range of weapons, abilities, and strategies to tackle diverse enemies and challenges. With a vast array of side quests, collectibles, and the freedom to approach objectives in any order, the game offers immense replayability. Its timeless design and ongoing influence on game development make it a must-play title. For those seeking an adventure that rewards curiosity and creativity, Breath of the Wild offers an unparalleled experience. What unconventional strategies have you employed in open-world games to overcome challenges? Swing into action with Marvel's Spider-Man, where the thrill of web-slinging through New York City is brought to life with unparalleled fluidity and excitement. The open world is a meticulously crafted Manhattan, bustling with life and offering a playground of skyscrapers and streets to explore. You step into the suit of Peter Parker, an experienced Spider-Man balancing his dual life as a superhero and a young adult navigating personal challenges. The narrative is rich and emotionally engaging, featuring iconic characters like Mary Jane Watson and Aunt May, whose relationships with Peter add depth to the story. As you confront formidable foes and unravel a plot that threatens the city, the storyline delivers both heart and high-stakes action. This action-adventure game seamlessly blends superhero antics with human drama. Set against the vibrant backdrop of Marvel's New York, the world-building captures the essence of the Spider-Man universe, filled with Easter eggs and nods to fans. Characters are authentically portrayed, each contributing to a narrative that feels both personal and expansive. Gameplay offers dynamic combat, stealth elements, and a variety of gadgets, allowing for creative approaches to challenges. Combat is fast-paced and acrobatic, emphasizing Spidey's agility and reflexes in battles against a diverse rogues gallery. With a compelling main story, numerous side missions, and collectibles, the game offers substantial content and replayability. Its remastered version enhances visuals and performance, making it more immersive than ever. For those yearning to embody the iconic web-slinger, Marvel's Spider-Man delivers an experience that's both exhilarating and heartfelt. Which aspect of being Spider-Man appeals to you more? The high-flying traversal or the responsibility of heroism?
Fisk's men have fled through the building. Eliminate them.
Should have worn a helmet.
Stealth action doesn't get better than Dishonored. This game gives you the ultimate assassin power fantasy. Play as Corvo Attano, a royal bodyguard framed for murder, out for revenge in the steampunk-inspired city of Dunwall. The world is a living masterpiece, dripping with atmosphere and lore, where your choices shape the story and the world itself. You can be a ghost, eliminating targets without being seen, or an unstoppable force, leaving chaos in your wake. The blink ability makes traversal incredibly satisfying, and each power, like stopping time or summoning rats, adds layers to how you approach each mission. The level design is top tier, offering multiple ways to complete objectives, and every action you take influences the game's dark or hopeful ending. If you love immersive sims and games that reward creativity, Dishonored is a must-play masterpiece.
You're here, sir. We have doubled the guards at every post. For now, I recommend you stay in the tower safely.
Yes, Lord Regent. Remember your route.
Fortifications completely secure.
If you want to feel like the true Dark Knight, Batman Arkham City is the ultimate experience. This open-world masterpiece expands on the foundation of Arkham Asylum, dropping you into a massive crime-ridden section of Gotham overrun by villains like Joker, Two-Face, and the Riddler. The free-flow combat is flawless, making every punch, counter, and gadget feel smooth and powerful. But it's not just about fighting. Stealth, detective work, and exploration play a huge role, making you feel like Batman in every sense. The story is dark, gripping, and full of twists, with Mark Hamill's Joker delivering one of the best performances in gaming history. From soaring through Gotham's skyline to solving intricate Riddler puzzles, Arkham City is a superhero game that has yet to be topped. The Dark Souls series revolutionized modern gaming, and Dark Souls 3 is its perfect climax. This game refines everything that made the franchise legendary: tight combat, epic world design, and challenging yet rewarding gameplay. You explore a dying world filled with crumbling castles, grotesque creatures, and secrets hidden around every corner. Every encounter feels like a true test of skill, from relentless enemies to some of the most jaw-dropping boss fights ever crafted. The combat is faster and smoother than its predecessors, making every dodge, parry, and strike feel fluid and precise. The interconnected world design is a masterpiece, rewarding exploration and careful observation. If you've ever wanted to experience a brutally beautiful journey that challenges both your patience and skill, Dark Souls 3 is a true masterpiece of the genre. If you love deep RPGs that give you absolute freedom, then Baldur's Gate 3 is the pinnacle of role-playing excellence. This game takes the beloved Dungeons & Dragons formula and crafts a massive, choice-driven experience where every decision matters. You can create your own character or choose a pre-made one, forming relationships, battling monsters, and shaping the world around you. The turn-based combat is strategic and deeply rewarding, allowing for endless possibilities in how you approach fights. But what truly makes this game special is its writing. Every character, quest, and dialogue choice feels alive, making your journey deeply personal and unforgettable. Whether you want to be a hero, a villain, or something in between, Baldur's Gate 3 offers one of the richest and most immersive RPG experiences ever made.
Ketheric is a frightening man, but you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the Absolute.
Bow before me. Bow before the Absolute.
Titanfall 2 is the gold standard for first-person shooter campaigns. Its tight, fluid movement system makes every firefight feel incredibly fast and satisfying. But what truly sets it apart is its brilliant level design, with missions that constantly introduce new mechanics and twists. The game's single-player campaign follows Jack Cooper and his Titan BT-7274, forming one of the best human-machine relationships in gaming history. Each mission is unique and full of surprises, from time-warping mechanics to massive Titan battles. And once you finish the campaign, the multiplayer offers one of the most polished, adrenaline-fueled FPS experiences ever created. If you love fast, skill-based shooters, Titanfall 2 is a must-play masterpiece.
Unless we take out those cannons, we're not getting any closer to that ship.
Wilson in position. We're here, good to go. All acolyte pods locked and loaded.
This is Commander Briggs. Go weapons free. Fire! Sparrowing lock target, suppressing fire.
Enemy Titan down. Position Titan down.
L9, come in. Keep moving. Taking fire! Taking fire!
Position Titan down.
More IMC Titans moving in. Let's bring the war to them. Keep moving forward.
Titan door activated.
Fallout 4 drops you into a post-apocalyptic world where every choice matters, and survival is never guaranteed. As the sole survivor, you emerge from Vault 111 into the radiation-scorched wasteland of Boston, where danger lurks around every corner. The game combines exploration, intense gunfights, and deep RPG mechanics, allowing you to craft your own story in a world filled with mutants, raiders, and hidden secrets. The settlement building feature lets you create your own safe haven, while the companion system adds emotional weight to your journey. Whether you're making moral choices, scavenging for supplies, or battling massive deathclaws, Fallout 4 is a game that rewards creativity, exploration, and strategy.
Okay then, let's stick together.
End of the line!
Hey! You! You see that laser musket on the ground? Grab it and head inside. I've got a group trapped in here. Please!
If the first Hades was addictive, Hades 2 is pure obsession. Supergiant Games took everything we loved and dialed it up. More weapons, deeper lore, and even tighter gameplay. You now play as Melinoe, sister of Zagreus, and the underworld has never looked this good. What hooked me instantly was the new layer of progression, witchcraft mechanics, expanded god boons, and an evolving hub that changes based on your choices. Every run feels different. The combat is fast, fluid, and insanely satisfying, with each weapon offering a totally new playstyle. The roguelike loop is masterful. You fail, grow stronger, learn more, and dive right back in. The writing is top tier again, blending Greek myth with sharp dialogue and emotional undertones. And, let's be honest, just one run always turns into 5. With multiple endings, character bonds, and so many god combinations to try out, it's a game that practically begs to be replayed. For me, it's impossible to play Hades 2 just once. Resident Evil 4 was already legendary, but the remake? It's a whole new beast. Capcom rebuilt it from the ground up, adding modern controls, richer environments, and even more intensity. You step back into Leon's shoes as he fights through a parasite-infected village to rescue the president's daughter, but now with smoother gunplay, smarter AI, and a darker, more cinematic tone. What makes it so replayable is the pacing. It's relentless in the best way, with no filler, just pure survival horror action. Unlockables like new weapons, costumes, and the mercenaries mode keep you coming back. Combat is crisp, allowing perfect headshots, parries, and strategic dismemberment. Side content like treasure hunting and weapon upgrades adds extra layers to every playthrough. It's also packed with secrets and alternate routes you won't catch the first time around. Personally, I've played through it multiple times, and it still gets my heart racing. That's replayability done right. Returnal is pure adrenaline meets deep sci-fi storytelling, and it absolutely doesn't let go. You play as Celine, a space pilot trapped in a time loop on an alien planet, and every death resets your progress. But here's the catch: the world shifts, evolves, and adapts. The bullet hell combat is fast, fluid, and brutally satisfying, with randomized weapons and upgrades that make every run unique. What really hooked me was the haunting atmosphere and fragmented story. Each run reveals a little more, drawing you deeper into the mystery. The roguelike structure isn't just a gimmick, it's baked into the narrative in a way that makes every failure meaningful. With biomes that change layout, bosses that test your reflexes, and permanent upgrades to chase, Returnal constantly pushes you to master its systems. I've lost count of how many hours I've poured into this game, and every time it feels like I'm chasing a new high. It's difficult, yes, but oh so rewarding.
Scavenger file.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth reimagines the timeless classic with breathtaking open-world vistas, deep narrative expansions, and modernized combat that make it an essential play for both series veterans and newcomers. The game delivers extraordinary value by seamlessly blending story-driven questlines with rich side content, from chocobo racing in the Salt Lake to hidden temples teeming with lore. You follow Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, and the rest of Avalanche as they traverse sprawling landscapes, lush forests, neon-lit cities, and ancient ruins, each locale brimming with secrets waiting to be uncovered. The plot dives deeper into character backstories and unsolved mysteries, exploring themes of identity, destiny, and the moral cost of revolution, giving familiar faces fresh emotional arcs. World building reaches new heights. Bustling marketplaces, mechanized fortresses, and crystalline caverns all showcase a living planet that reacts to your choices. Gameplay evolves the classic active time battle, introducing fast-paced combos, ATB-powered summons, and strategic party swaps that keep encounters electrifying. The combat system rewards experimentation, whether you're unleashing a devastating limit break or weaving magic into a flurry of sword strikes. By the time you face Rebirth's climactic showdown, you'll feel intimately connected to every character's journey and the fate of the planet itself. If you thought you knew Final Fantasy VII, think again. This Rebirth will change your perspective forever.
You're done. Brace yourself. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown reignites the classic platform adventure formula with Metroidvania intricacy, delivering an absolute must-play for fans of fluid movement and time-shifting mechanics. Set in the doomed kingdom of Dastan, you explore vertiginous towers, sunken temples, and shadow-haunted ruins that reward meticulous exploration with powerful upgrades and hidden lore. As Sargon's exiled scion, you grapple with the duality of your lineage, torn between royal responsibility and the dark gifts inherited from a cursed bloodline. The story blends Persian mythology and personal redemption, introducing memorable characters whose loyalties can change the tide of war. World building is exceptional. Winding alleyways echo with distant whispers, while luminescent sigils pulse with ancient magic beneath crumbling stone. Gameplay hinges on precise platforming. Wall runs, ceiling grabs, and mid-air dashes seamlessly chain into breathtaking traversal sequences. Combat's hallmark is the time power system, letting you rewind fatal blows or slow enemies in mid-strike, making each encounter a tactical puzzle. Character progression feels gratifying as you unlock new powers that reshape both combat and exploration, ensuring every playstyle shines. By the final confrontation, you'll have mastered every blade dash and time reversal, cementing this as one of the year's most inventive action adventures. Let me know which time power you can't wait to wield. Atomfall, developed and published by Rebellion Developments, launched on March 27, 2025, and immediately carved out its place as a top-tier single-player experience by plunging you into a post-apocalyptic quarantine zone inspired by the real-world wind-scale nuclear disaster. Set 5 years after the catastrophe, you play as an unnamed survivor navigating the irradiated Lake District, forced to scavenge, craft, and barter just to stay alive. The game delivers exceptional value through an open-world design that balances emergent survival action with investigative storytelling, encouraging multiple approaches to every objective. Its world-building shines in each interlinked zone, from mist-shrouded forests to derelict labs. Every corner hides cryptic clues and bizarre cult factions. Gameplay is a tense blend of first-person combat and stealth, where resource scarcity and environmental hazards force you to weigh every decision as a potential life-or-death gamble. The protagonist's escalating heart rate system adds a visceral layer of realism. Sprinting or fighting leaves you gasping, blurring your vision and heightening the dread. NPCs range from eccentric locals to rogue government agents, each encounter capable of unfolding in multiple ways, reinforcing the game's emphasis on player choice. Mutant creatures and automated sentries escalate the tension, turning routine exploration into nerve-wracking survival horror. By the final credits, Atomfall's haunting atmosphere and branching investigations combine into a uniquely British apocalypse that rewards curiosity and grit. If you crave a survival game that truly immerses you in its dread-filled world, Atomfall is a must-play. Embark on thrilling adventures with Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, which brings together Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Uncharted The Lost Legacy in a remastered package for PC. Follow Nathan Drake and Chloe Fraser as they traverse the globe in search of lost treasures, facing formidable foes and uncovering ancient mysteries. The collection offers a blend of cinematic storytelling, engaging puzzles, and dynamic combat sequences. Visually, the remastered versions boast enhanced graphics and performance, providing a seamless experience. The characters are well developed, with witty banter and emotional depth that add to the narrative's richness. Gameplay mechanics are refined, offering smooth traversal and responsive controls. Whether you're new to the series or revisiting these classics, the collection provides hours of entertainment. If you're in the mood for action-packed adventures with compelling characters, Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection is a treasure trove waiting to be explored. Don't miss out on these iconic journeys.
So, having fun yet?
boss and it's done this.
Embark on a unique journey with Death Stranding, a game that redefines the action genre through its innovative gameplay and storytelling. You play as Sam Porter Bridges, traversing a fractured America to reconnect isolated communities, delivering essential supplies across treacherous terrains. The game's narrative delves into themes of isolation, connection, and the human condition, offering a profound and thought-provoking experience. Kojima Productions has crafted a visually stunning world, with diverse landscapes ranging from lush forests to desolate wastelands, all rendered in breathtaking detail. Characters are brought to life by a stellar cast, including Norman Reedus and Mads Mikkelsen, adding depth and emotion to the story. Gameplay focuses on traversal and logistics, challenging players to plan routes and manage resources effectively. The combat system, while not the central focus, provides tense encounters that complement the game's atmosphere. What sets Death Stranding apart is its emphasis on building connections, both in-game and with other players, fostering a sense of shared purpose. If you're seeking a game that offers a contemplative and immersive experience, Death Stranding is a journey worth undertaking. Step into the enigmatic world of Control, a third-person action-adventure that blends supernatural elements with intense combat. You assume the role of Jesse Faden, who arrives at the Federal Bureau of Control seeking answers about her past, only to become entangled in a reality-bending mystery. The game's narrative is rich with intrigue, exploring themes of identity, power, and the unknown. The oldest house, the game's setting, is a constantly shifting skyscraper filled with secrets and anomalies, providing a unique and immersive environment. Characters are intriguing and well-written, each contributing to the overarching mystery. Gameplay combines traditional shooting mechanics with telekinetic abilities, allowing for dynamic and strategic combat. The combat system is fluid and responsive, encouraging creative use of powers and the environment. What sets Control apart is its atmospheric storytelling and innovative gameplay, creating a captivating and surreal experience. If you're in search of a game that challenges perceptions and offers a thrilling journey, Control is an excellent choice. Assassin's Creed Odyssey transports you to ancient Greece during the Peloponnesian War, offering a sprawling open-world adventure filled with choice and consequence. You step into the sandals of either Cassandra or Alexios, mercenaries with a mysterious heritage, navigating a world of political intrigue and mythical legends. The game's plot is rich and branching, influenced by your decisions, leading to multiple possible outcomes. Its world building is immersive, with detailed cities, lush landscapes, and a dynamic ecosystem that reacts to your actions. Characters you encounter are memorable, each with their own stories and roles in your Odyssey. Combat is fluid and versatile, allowing for various playstyles from stealthy assassinations to open combat, enhanced by a robust skill tree. The gameplay encourages exploration, with numerous side quests, naval battles, and ancient mysteries to uncover. I believe Odyssey offers a rich and engaging experience, blending historical authenticity with mythological elements. Its value lies in its depth and the freedom it grants players to shape their own stories. If you're seeking an epic journey through history and legend, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is your next great adventure. Diablo 4 returns to the dark, gothic roots of the series, plunging players into the world of Sanctuary, where the forces of hell threaten to engulf all. The game's plot centers around the resurrection of the demoness Lilith, unleashing chaos and corruption upon the land. Its world building is atmospheric, with diverse regions ranging from desolate deserts to lush forests, each teeming with lore and danger. Characters are varied, from hardened adventurers to corrupted souls, each with their own stories and quests. Combat is fast-paced and visceral, offering a range of abilities and playstyles, with a focus on loot-driven progression. The gameplay introduces open-world elements, dynamic events, and a robust multiplayer experience, allowing for both solo and cooperative play. I find Diablo 4's return to its roots, combined with modern enhancements, to be exhilarating, offering both nostalgia and innovation. Its value lies in its replayability and the thrill of battling demonic hordes. If you're ready to face the darkness once more, Diablo 4 awaits your courage. Saddle up for a wild ride in Evil West by Flying Wild Hog, where the Old West collides with supernatural horrors in a thrilling third-person action adventure. You play as Jesse Rentier, a vampire hunter armed with an arsenal of weapons and gadgets designed to obliterate monstrous foes. The combat is visceral and satisfying, combining melee brawling with ranged attacks to create dynamic encounters. The game's world is a twisted version of the American frontier, teeming with grotesque creatures and eerie locales. Each environment is meticulously crafted, offering both beauty and dread as you traverse haunted towns and desolate landscapes. While the story embraces classic tropes, it does so with charm and confidence, delivering a narrative that's both familiar and fresh. The characters are memorable, and the dialogue strikes a balance between humor and gravitas. Visually, Evil West impresses with detailed character models and atmospheric lighting that enhances the horror elements. The soundtrack underscores the tension, with haunting melodies that linger long after the action subsides. In an era dominated by sprawling RPGs, Evil West offers a focused, action-packed experience that harkens back to the golden age of gaming, proving that sometimes less truly is more. Get ready to groove with Hi-Fi Rush by Tango Gameworks, a rhythm-based action game that infuses combat with the beat of the music. You play as Chai, a wannabe rock star who finds himself battling an evil corporation in a world where everything moves to the rhythm. The game's unique mechanic synchronizes your actions with the soundtrack, making every punch, dodge, and jump feel like part of a choreographed dance. This innovative approach turns combat into a musical performance. Visually, Hi-Fi Rush is a feast for the eyes, featuring vibrant, cartoon-inspired graphics that complement its energetic gameplay. The art style is both charming and distinctive, setting it apart from other titles. The story is lighthearted yet engaging, filled with humor and quirky characters that add depth to the experience. It's a refreshing departure from the often serious tone of action games. Hi-Fi Rush also offers accessibility options, ensuring that players of all skill levels can enjoy the rhythm-based mechanics. This inclusivity broadens its appeal and demonstrates thoughtful design. In an industry where innovation can be risky, Hi-Fi Rush stands out as a bold and successful experiment, proving that AA games can deliver fresh and exciting experiences that resonate with players.
Ready for more?
Embark on a journey through a Cyberpunk world in 9 Souls by Red Candle Games. This 2D action platformer combines Sekiro-inspired combat with a rich narrative steeped in Eastern mythology. As Yi, a feline warrior, you'll face formidable foes, utilizing precise parries and counters in combat that demands both skill and strategy. The game's hand-drawn visuals are stunning, bringing to life a world where ancient traditions meet futuristic technology. The storyline delves into themes of fate, mortality, and rebellion, offering a narrative that's as thought-provoking as it is engaging. Each environment is meticulously crafted, immersing players in a realm that's both alien and familiar. 9 Souls stands out for its challenging gameplay and deep lore, proving that AA titles can deliver experiences that rival their AAA counterparts. Prepare for a high-octane journey through a cyberpunk dystopia in Ghost Runner 2 by one more level. This sequel elevates the franchise with refined mechanics, deeper storytelling, and adrenaline-pumping action. At its core, the game is a first-person slasher where precision and speed are paramount. The one-hit, one-kill system returns, demanding mastery over parkour and combat to overcome challenges. New abilities and weapons expand your arsenal, allowing for creative approaches to encounters. The narrative delves deeper into the world of Dharma Tower, introducing new factions and characters that enrich the lore. Between missions, you'll interact with allies, uncovering personal stories and motivations that add emotional weight to your journey. Visually, Ghost Runner 2 dazzles with its neon-lit environments and futuristic architecture. The level design encourages exploration and experimentation, rewarding players who think outside the box. The soundtrack, a pulsating mix of electronic beats, drives the action forward, keeping your heart racing as you dash, slash, and leap through obstacles. Ghost Runner 2 doesn't just build upon its predecessor, it redefines it, offering a thrilling experience that challenges and rewards in equal measure.
Guess they're not picky when it comes to recruitment. They seem really pissed off, so I suppose that's to be expected. You did kill their boss.
They were already like this before I did.
God, they're pissing me off.
The hammers.
Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden. Banisher's Ghosts of New Eden presents a wonderfully fresh story, focusing on a unique love story where one protagonist becomes a ghost, forcing agonizing choices. This action RPG offers significant value through its compelling narrative, excellent voice acting, and impactful player decisions that shape the fate of living and dead. You play as Antea Duarte and Red Mac Wraith, Banishers, experienced ghost hunters, who travel to colonial New England in 1695 to lift a curse. The plot sees Antea tragically killed and turned into a spirit, leading Red on a desperate quest for revenge and a way to resurrect her, confronting a powerful nightmare and the dark secrets of New Eden. Gameplay dynamically switches between Red's physical arsenal, rifle sword, and Antea's spectral powers, allowing for powerful combat synergies. The world building immerses you in a mystical, lore-rich 17th century North American settlement plagued by haunting curses and tormented souls. The characters, particularly Antea and Red, are layered, with their love and vows constantly tested. Combat evolves from basic attacks to a compelling system with unlockable perks and strategic character swapping. I found the moral dilemmas incredibly thought-provoking. Which difficult choice did you struggle with the most? Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares is a unique and deeply imaginative horror game, creating a chilling hide-and-seek experience where you are utterly helpless. This puzzle platformer offers incredible value through its atmospheric design, disturbing imagery, and critical acclaim, selling millions of copies. You embody Six, a hungry 9-year-old girl in a yellow raincoat lost within the grotesque maw. The plot follows Six as she navigates the massive underwater iron vessel, evading monstrous, distorted adults like the long-armed janitor and the grotesque twin chefs, driven by insatiable hunger. Gameplay relies on stealth, environmental puzzles, and clever evasion as Six lacks combat abilities. The world building is a mysterious, oppressive vessel designed as a place where all the worst things in the world could be left to rot, filled with dark secrets. Characters are terrifying in their distorted forms, embodying childhood fears. Combat is almost non-existent, emphasizing vulnerability and the psychological horror of being hunted. This game is a masterclass in atmospheric horror that will genuinely get under your skin. What was the most unsettling moment for you in the maw? Dead Space Remake. Dead Space Remake is a terrifyingly faithful yet enhanced recreation of the survival horror classic, leveraging modern tech for seamless immersion. This game offers exceptional value, delivering universal acclaim for its stunningly redesigned Ishimura, enhanced story, and streamlined flow, making it the definitive way to play. You are Isaac Clarke, an engineer, now fully voiced, navigating the silent mining ship USG Ishimura. The plot sees Isaac battling deadly necromorphs, mutated human corpses, after the discovery of the marker, while struggling with growing psychosis and uncovering the ship's horrifying truth. Gameplay features improved zero-gravity movement and a gruesome peeling system for dismembering necromorphs, with weapons optimized for limb severance. The world building of the USG Ishimura is a singular, interconnected environment, enhancing the claustrophobic terror. Characters like Kendra Daniels and Dr. Nicole Brennan, or her hallucination, add to the emotional stakes. Combat is visceral and strategic, requiring dismemberment to stop the relentless necromorphs. This game is a masterclass in dread and atmosphere. What was your most terrifying moment aboard the Ishimura? Immerse yourself in the tumultuous world of Far Cry 5, where the serene landscapes of rural Montana are overshadowed by a fanatical doomsday cult. Hope County is a vast open world teeming with lush forests, winding rivers, and towering mountains, offering players the freedom to explore on foot, by vehicle, or even via aircraft. You step into the boots of a customizable junior deputy sheriff tasked with dismantling the oppressive rule of Joseph Seed and his siblings, known as the Heralds. The narrative delves into themes of fanaticism and resistance, presenting a cast of characters that range from steadfast allies to unhinged adversaries. As you build a rebellion to liberate Hope County, the story unfolds through dynamic interactions and player-driven choices. This first-person shooter combines intense combat with a rich, open-ended environment, allowing for both stealth and all-out action approaches. The world building captures the essence of a community under siege, with every location telling its own story of defiance or submission. Characters are deeply developed, each adding emotional weight and complexity to the unfolding conflict. Gameplay offers a variety of missions, side quests, and activities, from hunting and fishing to liberating outposts and engaging in aerial dogfights. Combat is versatile, featuring a wide array of weapons and tactics to suit different playstyles. With its expansive world and multiple endings influenced by player decisions, the game offers significant replayability. Its inclusion of cooperative multiplayer and a map editor for custom content further enhances its longevity. For those seeking an open-world shooter that balances narrative depth with emergent gameplay, Far Cry 5 delivers a compelling experience. How would you approach liberating a region under oppressive control, through strategic stealth or direct confrontation? Embark on a Viking saga in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where the tumultuous landscapes of 9th century England await conquest and exploration. The open world spans the diverse regions of England and parts of Norway, featuring rolling hills, dense forests, and bustling cities, all meticulously detailed to reflect the era. You assume the role of Eivor Varin's daughter, a fierce Viking raider torn between their duty to their clan and personal ambitions. The narrative weaves themes of honor, loyalty, and the clash of cultures, introducing characters from both Norse and Saxon backgrounds, each with their own agendas and depth. As you lead your clan to establish a new home in England, the story unfolds through alliances, betrayals, and epic battles. This action role-playing game blends historical fiction with Norse mythology, offering a rich tapestry of quests and activities. The world building authentically recreates the Viking Age, immersing players in its politics, traditions, and conflicts. Characters are well developed, contributing to a narrative that is both personal and expansive. Gameplay offers a mix of exploration, settlement building, and combat, allowing for a personalized Viking experience. Combat is brutal and varied, featuring a range of weapons and dual-wielding capabilities, encouraging players to develop their own fighting style. With its vast world, numerous side quests, and the ability to shape Eivor's journey through choices, the game offers extensive replayability. Its continuous updates and expansions have added new content and regions to explore, keeping the experience fresh. For those captivated by Viking lore and historical adventures, Assassin's Creed Valhalla delivers an epic and immersive experience. Do you prefer forging alliances through diplomacy or asserting dominance through conquest?
Getting tired?
I'll help you!
We have this.
Dive into the chaotic world of Mad Max, where survival hinges on vehicular dominance and resourcefulness. Set in a vast, post-apocalyptic wasteland inspired by the iconic film series, the open world is a barren yet captivating expanse filled with derelict structures, treacherous terrains, and marauding factions. You play as Max Rokitansky, a lone warrior seeking solace and survival in a world gone mad. The narrative explores themes of loss, vengeance, and the quest for redemption, introducing a cast of ruthless warlords and desperate survivors. After being left for dead and stripped of his prized interceptor, Max allies with the eccentric mechanic Chumbucket to build the ultimate war vehicle, the Magnum Opus, and confront the tyrant Scabrous Scrotus. This action-adventure game emphasizes vehicular combat and exploration, set in a relentless and unforgiving environment. The world building authentically captures the desolation and brutality of a society collapsed, with every location telling a story of survival. Characters are gritty and raw, each reflecting the harsh realities of the wasteland. Gameplay revolves around car customization, resource scavenging, and engaging in high-octane vehicular battles. Combat combines melee brawls with intense car battles, requiring strategy and quick reflexes. With its expansive map and myriad challenges, the game offers hours of engaging content. Its underrated status makes it a hidden gem worth exploring for fans of the genre. For those craving adrenaline-fueled action in a richly crafted world, Mad Max delivers an exhilarating experience. What aspects of post-apocalyptic settings do you find most compelling in games? When it comes to atmospheric horror and brutal combat, Bloodborne stands in a league of its own. From Software's Gothic masterpiece throws you into the nightmarish city of Yharnam, where eldritch horrors and grotesque beasts lurk around every corner. Unlike Dark Souls, Bloodborne emphasizes aggressive combat, rewarding players for staying relentless instead of hiding behind a shield. The fast-paced, visceral gameplay is paired with some of the most terrifying enemy designs in gaming history. But it's not just the combat. Bloodborne delivers one of the most intricate and hauntingly beautiful worlds ever crafted, filled with deep lore and hidden secrets. The boss fights are unforgettable, and the deeper you descend into the nightmare, the more mind-bending the story becomes. If you're looking for a game that will challenge and mesmerize you in equal measure, Bloodborne is a masterpiece you cannot ignore. Sometimes a game doesn't need massive open worlds or AAA production values to be a masterpiece, and Hollow Knight is the perfect example. This hand-drawn Metroidvania drops you into the mysterious, hauntingly beautiful world of Hallownest, where you play as a silent warrior exploring a vast, interconnected underground kingdom. The tight, precise combat and fluid movement make every battle a test of skill, while the challenging boss fights will push you to your limits. The game's minimalistic storytelling lets you piece together its deep lore, making the journey feel personal and rewarding. With stunning visuals, atmospheric music, and addictive gameplay, Hollow Knight is one of the best indie games ever made, and a must-play for any gamer who loves exploration and challenge. Forza Horizon 5 isn't just a racing game, it's an open-world celebration of speed, beauty, and freedom. Set in a stunning recreation of Mexico, the game gives you complete control over how you want to drive. Whether you're drifting through deserts, racing through rainforests, or speeding across vibrant cities, every moment feels breathtaking. The handling is smooth and satisfying, catering to both casual players and hardcore racing fans. With hundreds of cars, endless customization, and dynamic weather, there's always something new to experience. And the online community events make sure there's never a dull moment. If you love open-world exploration and high-speed thrills, Forza Horizon 5 is the best racing game ever made.
Keep going!
7 Days to Die is the ultimate survival sandbox for those who love crafting, looting, base building, and a constant feeling of just one more day. Set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies, the game mixes FPS combat, tower defense, and survival horror in a uniquely brutal way. What makes it so endlessly replayable is how customizable everything is, from the difficulty and zombie behavior to the terrain generation and your building style. Every 7th day, the blood moon hits and the horde comes crashing down, forcing you to constantly evolve your strategies. The loop of scavenging during the day and fortifying at night is pure addiction. Whether you're going solo or teaming up with friends, no two playthroughs ever feel the same thanks to randomized worlds and dynamic AI. It's janky, yes, but it's also one of the most replayed games in my library. You'll always come back because you need to survive one more week. Avowed welcomes you to the vibrant world of Ader with a staggering degree of freedom and depth, instantly marking itself as a must-play single-player RPG. From the lush forests of Garon to the eerie catacombs beneath the capital, the game delivers incredible value through its sprawling environments and reactive storytelling. You assume the role of a newly empowered protector, wielding both steel and spellcraft in your quest to unravel a conspiracy that threatens to plunge the realm into chaos. The narrative weaves political intrigue and ancient mysteries, introducing compelling NPC allies whose fates hinge on your choices, making every decision weighty. World building shines through dynamic weather, day-night cycles, and distinct regional cultures, each teeming with side quests that reveal hidden lore. Your character evolves with a flexible skill tree. One moment you're summoning ethereal blades, the next you're shattering shields with a thunderous mage hammer smash. Combat is a masterful dance of timing and resource management, blending first-person swordplay with visceral magic effects that feel satisfyingly impactful. The dialogue system encourages multiple playthroughs, with branching paths that lead to alliances, betrayals, or solo heroism. By the end, you'll be invested not just in the fate of Ader, but in your own journey from novice protector to legendary savior. Share your thoughts below. Will you side with the mages or the crown in this epic struggle?
Take your best shot. Come and get me.
Aliens Dark Descent is a squad-based, single-player action RTS released on June 20th, 2023 that thrusts you into the iconic Xenomorph-infested universe with unrelenting intensity. Developed by Tindalos Interactive and published by Focus Entertainment, the game delivers incredible value by combining tense real-time strategy with survival horror elements, all within the atmospheric corridors of the moon Lethe. You command a 4-Marine fire team, issuing orders on the fly while managing limited resources and the ever-present threat of being overwhelmed by the Brood. The plot follows your Wayland Yutani squad as you investigate a mysterious outbreak, with each scripted horror moment and spontaneous ambush deepening the narrative's dread. World building excels in its recreation of alien lore. From flickering motion trackers to blood-soaked vents, the game immerses you in environments that feel genuinely alive and terrifying. Character progression is woven into the story, letting you upgrade command abilities and customize loadouts that reflect your tactical preferences. Combat is a delicate dance of positioning, squad cohesion, and rapid decision-making. One wrong move can scatter your team and doom the mission. Despite some technical hiccups, the visceral thrill of outmaneuvering a Xenomorph queen or rescuing a trapped comrade cements Dark Descent as an RTS worth experiencing. If you're a fan of strategic depth and pulse-pounding horror, this game will marry both genres in a way no other title dares.
Door open. Move on. Hurry up, squad.
Hey, Harper. No sign of movement from up here. Do you see anything?
Not a soul. The place is a real ghost town.
Don't you worry none, Sarge. You've got a squad of big, strong Marines to keep you safe.
Assassin's Creed Shadows transports you to late Sengoku Japan, where dual protagonists, Kunoichi Fujibayashi Naoe and Samurai Yasuke, offer contrasting stealth and combat styles that make every mission feel fresh and strategic. Released on March 20th, 2025 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and soon iPad, Shadows blends historical authenticity with a modern open-world design comparable in size to Assassin's Creed Origins. Naoi's agile parkour and hidden blade finesse let you silently navigate castle corridors, while Yasuke's raw strength and bow tactics create satisfying, if riskier, stealth opportunities, especially when you outsmart guards without eagle vision or silent throwables. The game's dynamic season system reshapes environments, long grass in spring, frozen lakes in winter, forcing you to adapt your approach and adding incredible replay value. World building shines in every village, temple, and battlefield, with side quests that immerse you in feudal politics and local folklore. The Observe mode lets you scrutinize targets from high vantage points, heightening tension before a strike. Naoi's relationship with Yasuke unfolds over rich dialogue and missions that highlight themes of loyalty, duty, and cultural exchange. A meticulously crafted soundtrack by The Flight and Teke fuses traditional Japanese instruments with modern psych rock, amplifying every stealth kill and sword clash. By the final crescendo, Shadows proves it can innovate and honor the Assassin's Creed legacy in equal measure. So tell me, which path will you master first?
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
Join Lara Croft in Rise of the Tomb Raider, an exhilarating adventure that builds upon the foundations of its predecessor. Lara embarks on a quest to uncover the secrets of immortality, leading her to the lost city of Kitej amidst the Siberian wilderness. The game's narrative explores themes of legacy, faith, and determination, providing a compelling backdrop to Lara's evolution as an adventurer. Environments are richly detailed, from icy caverns to ancient ruins, encouraging exploration and discovery. Characters are well developed, with Lara's personal growth and relationships adding emotional weight to the story. Gameplay offers a balanced mix of stealth, combat, and puzzle solving, ensuring a dynamic and engaging experience. The combat system is refined, allowing for strategic approaches and fluid action sequences. What makes this game stand out is its seamless integration of storytelling and gameplay, creating a cohesive and immersive adventure. If you're looking for a game that combines action, exploration, and a strong narrative, Rise of the Tomb Raider is a must-play.
Back there. Bridge collapsed. Looks like we're gonna have to fly out the rest of the cargo.
So, the attack on the observatory was a success?
Yeah, we got the Atlas. They took it up to the weather station.
Hang on. I'll go look.
Stay close.
An arrow. Shit. Someone's out there.
Dragon's Dogma 2 builds upon its predecessor's foundation, delivering a rich, open-world RPG experience filled with peril and discovery. You assume the role of the Arisen, a chosen individual whose heart has been claimed by a dragon, setting you on a path intertwined with destiny and choice. The game's plot delves into themes of fate, sacrifice, and the cyclical nature of existence. Its world building is expansive, featuring diverse regions, cultures, and a dynamic ecosystem that reacts to your actions. Characters you encounter, including your customizable pawns, add depth and companionship to your journey. Combat is strategic and exhilarating, allowing you to climb towering beasts and exploit their weaknesses. The gameplay encourages experimentation with various vocations and party compositions. I find Dragon's Dogma 2's blend of action and strategy to be both challenging and rewarding. Its value lies in its depth and the freedom it offers players to shape their own stories. If you're ready to embrace a world where your choices truly matter, this game is a must-play. Stealth, action, and an open-world sandbox like no other. Metal Gear Solid 5. The Phantom Pain redefines tactical espionage. You step into the boots of Big Boss, a legendary soldier seeking revenge in a sprawling Afghanistan and Africa setting. Unlike traditional open-world games, this one lets you approach missions your way. Sneak in undetected, cause chaos, or extract enemies for your growing private army. The game's AI is terrifyingly smart, adapting to your tactics, forcing you to switch things up constantly. The freedom in movement, the dynamic weather, and the unpredictability make every mission exhilarating. And let's not forget the jaw-dropping plot twists, packed with Kojima's signature storytelling. If you love tactical depth and open-ended gameplay, this is a must-play. Before Red Dead Redemption 2 raised the bar, the first Red Dead Redemption was already an open-world masterpiece. Playing as John Marston, a former outlaw forced to hunt down his old gang members, you experience a stunningly immersive Wild West. The world feels alive, from bustling towns to lonely deserts, where random encounters keep things unpredictable. The story is packed with emotional weight, featuring some of the best character writing in gaming history. Gunfights are brutal and satisfying, with an iconic dead-eye slow-motion mechanic making you feel like a true gunslinger. The game's final act is legendary, delivering one of the most unforgettable endings in gaming. If you haven't played this yet, it's time to saddle up.
Come on then! Show me how you fight crime!
And that's a wrap on 40 incredible games you can't miss. Which one's your favorite, or what should I add next? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for more epic gaming lists. Thanks for watching.